Harbor House is one of 135 L'Arche communities spread out over 6 continents and 36 countries. The identity statement for these communities reads, "We are people with and without intellectual disabilities, sharing life in communities belonging to an international federation. Mutual relationships and trusting God are at the heart of our journey together. We celebrate the unique value of every person and recognize our need of one another." Every time I read this, it brings me back to the beauty of L'Arche, and I love that in reading it we're reminded that these communities are about all the people in them. The core members, the assistants, the house coordinators, community leaders, and the numerous volunteers and donors are all playing a special role, and all are seen as unique, valuable, and in need of the love of one another. The heart of our journey, mutual relationships, and trusting God. I think the word mutual is so key here. My role as an assistant does have specific responsibilities: cleaning, cooking, giving medication. But my most important role, as I see it, is being open to the relationships I encounter and seeing that the relationships are not about what one person can do or bring or teach, but rather what we give to one another. For myself, seeing past what I give has been a challenge. I began to see really quickly how so many of my relationships were about what I was giving. I wanted to be the person who was a good friend. I wanted to be seen as caring and helpful. And while those are good things to work on, it becomes dangerous when they take over to the extent that you fail to see the gifts the other person is bringing. I'm still working on this. There are days when I make it all about me and I don't really focus on the needs of other people. But there are also days when I see and appreciate what others are giving me, and every time it happens, it's beautiful and really amazing. And L'Arche is the place where I feel the most welcome to work on creating those mutually transforming relationships, where I'm challenged to see that everything a person is a gift to me. It's not just the laughter, patience, and unconditional love that are gifts. It's also the emotionally draining demands, the anger, the miscommunication, and the fear that are gifts. We all, at some point, bring these things to relationships, and I believe the call is not to change the things we're bringing, but rather to change the light in which we see them.